Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Market Beast, Napoleon Macro. All right, so the NEO stock is experiencing some extreme volatility, at least in my book. And this video has a twist. It's kind of contradicting because it's a bullish video in the short term with a bearish tone in the midterm. So we're going to go over those details. And if you're a long-term investor, please kindly hear me out until the end and kind of follow along with the beautiful story here as I explain why I have the price targets that I have. And the reason that I'm saying in the midterm, it may be under some sell pressure. So I'll make it short and sweet, hopefully. So welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Welcome in all of our new subscribers. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here. Sure. All right, so today's February the 1st, 2022, and the current price of NEO, $24.65. It's slightly positive 0.5% for the day. Okay. All right, hopefully you wonderful folks are doing excellent out there. Here is what I have. It's kind of messy. Okay, so we're not used to so many lines, but everything on the chart has its purpose. So I guess what we'll do is we'll start with the consolidation range down here, okay? This can also be referred to as the previous structure. Previous structure in a chart is always important because when a market forms some sort of structure and then it breaks out of that structure and it finds some sort of another pattern, which I'm going to consider it as a descending channel, what naturally happens next is the market gravitates towards the relevant participants who built the structure in the market, which can be considered as this lower range down here, the consolidation range, again, the previous structure. So hopefully that everybody caught that. The most critical level, I actually kind of forgot how I found this, but it is 40.40. It is very strategic. Please understand that if there's any price fluctuations moving forward, let's just say NEO goes up to, I don't know, $28, $30 here within the short term, and it starts consolidating and it pushes to the upside, but it gets stopped out at about 40.40. Yeah, that you can rest assured, guys, that that is a recipe for this market to make a new low, because that is not a higher high. When you're looking for an uptrend, those of you who have been with us closely know you're looking for higher highs and higher lows. If we erase everything off the screen, start fresh, and look for our higher highs and higher lows. Up, highest point on NEO, $64. Down, lower low. Up, lower high, $50. Down, double bottom. Up, lower high, break down. Okay, lower low. So if the market does move to the upside, right? Everybody's getting excited. NEO's going to $300 and it's at $40, right? That is a lower high, guys, or it's kind of like a double top. Okay, so naturally what happens next, and this is super hypothetical. I'm not saying it's going to $40. I actually only see NEO reaching as high as about $28 to $30, but let's let the markets decide what's going to happen. Not me. That's just my speculative observation. But again, that's super hypothetical. If it goes to 40, that's a lower high, aka double top. And naturally, the market wants to gravitate and continue the trend, okay? Hang on. This is the trend, guys. This is the trend. Ever since NEO got stopped out at about $64, this is the trend. NEO, you can't argue that, guys. NEO is making lower lows and lower highs. It is still in a pretty good position as long as it is above the resistance level, which is the blue line, of the previous structure, okay, aka the consolidation range. Okay, so let's finish this out, guys. I didn't want this to be a super long video. So we've already explored the most critical level, which again, I apologize, I don't remember exactly how I found that level, but please kind of hear me out and understand that that is the most critical level. If it cannot, I guess if you use very basic understanding of higher highs and higher lows, this is the previous high, which is at like near the $40 level. So if it cannot make a new high, then the market naturally gravitates to lower levels to seek financial support. Okay. All right, so we've covered that. We've covered the consolidation range, aka the previous structure, why that's important. The descending channel. Here's a blue circle with a check mark is where the NEO market actually entered this descending channel. I think it's pretty relevant. Some may say it's arbitrary. I do agree with that as well. It does look a bit arbitrary, but it did find support resistance within this range before making a lower high at $40, and then it broke down and made a lower low. Okay. So to wrap up things and just kind of further elaborate why I say that this is a bullish and a bearish video is because I do think, not guaranteed, that NEO is in preparation to move higher up to the $28-ish level. If it gets up to $30, that will be required for NEO to break back above the previous level of support. Let me just briefly show you that very quickly. If you pull up your monthly candles and you can just kind of put up this descending channel. Let me see if I can raise some things so you guys can see this. All right. It is very obvious for me to see that the monthly candle just recently broke out of this descending channel. Okay, let me just kind of erase. Sorry guys, I do not know how to edit a video. All right, descending channel, monthly candles. You can see it so clearly, guys. Please zoom out. If ever you're in doubt, just zoom out. Okay, broke in the descending channel, right? Resistance, support, resistance, support, lower high, break out to the downside of the descending channel. So if NEO cannot break back above the previous level of support, okay, this is the previous level of support in the descending channel, okay, which is near the approximate level of about $28. If it cannot close above that level this month, not next month, this month, then unfortunately NEO has successfully broken out of this descending channel, and it will naturally gravitate to the previous level of resistance or naturally gravitate to seek financial support, whichever one you want to refer to it as. It is near this blue line. So you have my short-term potential push up, and let's go ahead and reveal my bearish target, which is right here, which I do explain with great pleasure because many of the NEO investors didn't treat us very well in the comment section, but that's fine. And my newly discovered price tag is sub $10. All right. That felt good. So that is the level. And the reason that I say that is the level is because it's just simply the previous level of resistance out of the previous structure, aka the previous consolidation range before the strategic buyers or the owners, whoever owns these this stock, broke out of that consolidation range. And now the market is simply seeking financial support. So naturally, what you do when the market is seeking financial support is very simple. You just revert back to the previous level of resistance, which is the blue line, and that's at $10. Not sub $10, guys. Forgive me. That's just me being a little obnoxious, but it's near the $10 level. Okay. I know I'm probably gonna get some pretty interesting engagement on this video. No, Napoleon, you're wrong. That's fine, guys. This is the best shot that I gave it. I think it's very practical. I think that this month is very important for the NEO market in terms of the buyers getting this price above $28 to $30. That is required to get back above the previous level of support. That's, I mean, you may argue that's fine. But that's all I have for this video. And please, I actually encourage, if anyone disagrees with what I'm saying, I actually encourage you to leave that information down in the comment section, as I did have it pulled up here. It's right here. So here's all of the NEO videos that we've ever made a post on, right? If you're looking at the screen there. Like here's everything. And I notice that whenever we get like, some interesting engagement, like when a lot of people disagree with what we're saying, it's actually a gauge for me. Sheesh, I can't talk. I'm stuttering. It's a gauge for me to understand whether or not I'm on the right track. If you notice, this video post was, that's the end of the video, by the way, if you came out for the technicals. Just going to do some observations here. February the 18th, 2021, we posted a video. I think it said NEO buyers have 48 hours or else ... I think there was a poop emoji. We don't do the poop emojis anymore, guys. That's immature. We actually had like 38 thumbs down on that video, and I just want to show you where that video post was. What does it say? February the 18th, 2021. That's actually right over here. Yeah, right here, February 2021. So many people were disagreeing. I said, listen, NEO has about 24 hours to make a move. And in that month alone, I think there was a drop off to the downside, about 28% to the downside. Oh, yeah. And the reason that I'm encouraging any thumbs down, if you disagree, please leave a thumbs down, because, again, it's going to help me understand whether or not I need to participate in this next move in the market. And, of course, if I am on the right track. So that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys can appreciate my observation. So if you don't mind supporting the channel before you go by leaving an appropriate thumb, I would truly appreciate it below the video if you enjoyed the content. And leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote this video on the channel. Thank you for your support. If you guys are new, we also explore the alternative markets. If you're into Bitcoin and altcoins, you can kindly subscribe with us, hit the bell, and we'll send that out to you momentarily. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Please always have a strategy before you enter. Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys.